Nobody's here, so we
nobody's
can't
here,
get
so
goals. So I was definitely fucking red.
I was green.
What was you supposed to do?
2 times to the gym.
Oh, yeah. Are you counting tonight?
Yeah.
It's cheater.
It's not cheating. It just had to be done before the show. Went to the gym 2 times.
Wow. All right. Whatever.
Tuesday to Tuesday.
Green by technicality.
Yep.
Whatever. I guess it
My
worked.
shoulders are sore.
Yeah, but they are. Is that all you did was swim?
Yeah. The gym's way too crowded.
Yeah, you swim, so you're going to pay to swim at the gym when there's a pool out back.
It's also like snowing this morning.
It was not.
It was too.
It's 60 degrees outside.
Now it would be that pool would be cold as fuck right now.
So?
No.
Do the polar bear club thing.
No, I'm good.
There's all kinds of people that get in ice cold and do the cold baths. It's supposed to be healthy for you.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Hey, Diana's here. Yeah, just jump in. Ice cold. Splash.
No, I'm okay. Good things. I'll pay to go to the gym.
Pussy.
And swim my laps.
Well, I'm looking forward to filling the pool.
Yeah.
And I might give my neighbor something to look at as I'm getting up and down the ladder.
Hey, there you go. I might actually be able to get up and down the ladder.
They're all a bunch of guys, but they stare at me every year anyway.
I might actually be able to get up and down the ladder. That's kind of my goal for this summer. Is to not be afraid to get in the pool. Or no, I couldn't get in the pool.
Oh, I bet it would hold. Put your feet steps on the outside with the bar.
I did that. It's balance-wise, it's really difficult because I'm fat and I'm scared.
It's a $300 pool. What do you expect?
So, no class tonight, so I should wait to stream.
Cool. Did you tell Sam the good news? Oh, Diana had a story accepted in a magazine.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really awesome.
Yeah.
Good job.
She's a published author now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Me too.
No, that's actually really good.
Being a bitch.
Well, that's what I was like. That sounded really bitchy, and I didn't mean for it to be bitchy at all. That sounded way bitchier than what I meant it for.
What a cunt.
I know. I'm sorry, Diana. That sounded so bitchy, and I did not mean for it to at all. Not even a little bit.
Twat. Anyway.
No, it really is exciting. What magazine?
I can't remember the name of it. Chris shared it on the stream last night, though.
Oh, cool. So I'll go back to it and go through the comments.
He stopped it in the chat. It will be on shelves of Barnes & Noble.
That's really exciting. I love Barnes & Nobles. That's one of my goals.
That's my goal, to have my book in Barnes & Noble.
Yeah.
But the things are going. Look at that. We had 3 concurrent viewers and we lost 2 of them instantly.
No. Told you, it's because we suck.
Bella Grace magazine.
Cool. That's really cool.
Sweet. Anywho. So you're green. I'm red. Chris and Neil are nowhere to be seen.
Chris and Neil aren't here.
Did you get notified on your phone?
I did get a notification on my phone. You're just sad you didn't.
Normally everything goes off when I go live.
It did for me.
Huh.
No, you're all sad.
Well, I'm concerned.
Notification. I think I just
what is YouTube doing to me now? I'm so tired of fighting YouTube and Google.
Oh, I cleared it.
Oh, yeah, I can't see shit. Lies. Pictures or didn't happen. Can't really say that nowadays, though.
Yeah, because you make up pics.
Photoshop and AI.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess we can get started. I was hoping Chris said he was going to be here tonight. I wanted to get everybody's goals, but...
No, I have them. He said you're red?
Oh, God, yeah. I don't even know what I had last week, but I know I didn't make it.
Be in the 220s.
Definitely not.
You could do it.
I gained 5 pounds on Easter.
Oh, my goodness, Michael.
Actually, it wasn't 5. It was 3.8. But I lost 3.2 the next day down the toilet. So I'm almost back to where I started.
Mine was to go to the gym 2 times this week. 2 times to the gym, and I did. Neo's, even though Neo's not here, was to lose 3 pounds this week.
She lost some. I don't know. I can't remember.
And if she lost 10, then Mike would take it off his shirt.
According to her Instagram, she didn't lose 10. So
okay.
She went down to 277. I don't know how much that was from before. I guess look.
And then Chris's was to use the Instapot twice this week.
Okay, so she lost 1.2 pounds since her last picture on it. So
that's awesome.
More than I did.
More than I did.
I gained weight, but all the weight I've gained has been from eating, and then pooping it out.
Let's see. Diana says, the other news is that I finally dropped below 200 pounds. I've been sitting at 199 the past few weeks. That's nice. Really exciting.
Good job.
Good job. I love even if it's like 1 pound like that. I'm like, yes, I'm below it.
Hey, any victory, still a victory.
Yeah. We talk about that all the time.
Yeah. I'm going to geek out when I hit 220. I would love to see what I look like at 220 now with going to the gym.
I can't imagine what it would be. I will probably lose my shit. I will throw a fucking party on the show when I get below 3.
It's like, I'll lose my shit if I see you at 200 pounds. No. Most women do. Every pound takes so much effort.
It really does.
Mental effort. That's, yeah. But I was thinking about today with that image that I did for tomorrow's video. I look fat. I don't like it.
You do not.
Yes, I do. I don't like it. I'm thinking, fuck, man, I would love to hit 200 pounds. I don't think I will. We'll see what I look like at 220. But
hold on.
What?
Oh, keep talking.
You don't have a comparison photo from.
Keep talking.
I don't know what about. Talk about our topic. At my age, health and fitness becomes a full-time job. Right. I'm too old to be working 2 jobs. Personally, like Ben Cisco's dad.
Right.
Whoa, that almost sucked.
Throw it.
Almost on my phone. Made nice and sticky. And not in the good Las Vegas way. What are you doing?
I'm pulling up a picture.
I'm gonna pull up a picture when I weighed 260.
That makes you look fat. That makes you look fat.
You think?
The one you took earlier, does not.
Yeah.
That does. That really does.
Holy shit. I've weighed 280 in that.
Easily. Maybe more. And unfortunately, nobody can see it.
I still have that shirt.
Yeah, you do. Unfortunately, I don't think anybody can see it. I want to see.
Yeah. No.
Not
I was
really.
thinking we can really see it. So there. Everybody's seen my fat pics. I got some on. And I shared that one night where we did a Billy. I saw that shirt too. That Charlie?
No, it's not blue. Yes, Charlie. No, that's Ash.
Is it?
Charlie never lived in the house. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
That's Ash. That shirt, you don't have that shirt anymore. It's light purple. It got bleached at the hotel.
That's not Ash. That is way too many stripes.
When she was baby.
No, that's got to be Charlie.
Yeah, no, it's Ash when she was baby.
Right, that right
she
there
was
looks
super.
like Ash.
She was super striped when she was baby.
Okay, I would like to lose 2 pounds per week. I'm considered about being hungry though. Concerned about being hungry though. I'm not. Yeah, that's actually on my
Instagram.
No, exercise.com. Oh my god.
That looks like white trash. That's
how the hell
white trash right there.
How the hell did you get that picture of me shirtless in the front yard?
I don't have any idea.
Wearing swim trunks.
Holding a cigarette.
Holding a cigarette. That was a long time ago.
That's a really long time ago.
Yeah, I stopped smoking cigarettes like
Sunday, August 3rd, 2014.
Yeah. That's old. I was fat. Okay, you don't need to
Yeah.
keep showing me fat pics of me.
You sure? That was bad. That's a bad angle.
Well, that's
You look
really bad.
pregnant.
Yeah, that is horrid. I could use that for before and after.
Yeah.
Ugh. Anyway, so me being older than 21 is no excuse. Lol. You like my thumbnail?
I liked it.
I thought it was funny. That's Neo. Neo, did Neo get her goals?
Oh, okay. Let me go back out of your fat pics here.
Yeah, Sam's showing me a ton of my fat pics because I said that my thumbnail for tomorrow's video looked fat.
And I just had to prove that it didn't.
It did.
Nope.
Yeah. No, you're still. My cheeks are puffed up.
Neo's goal was to lose 3 pounds this week. Hi, Neo, by the way.
Yeah. Sam is being extra cunty tonight.
Apparently, I don't know. What the fuck?
I love it. Oh, the thumbnail? Yeah. You didn't see what I wrote as a flavor text next to it, did you? Definitely lack of cardio. I was supposed to lose 3. I lost 1.2. Yeah, that's so that I showed her on the Instagram, but I didn't know when you posted that other picture. So still, 1.2 is better than nothing at all. It's better than gaining, which is what I did.
So, since it's almost half of what she weighs, or what she was supposed to lose, does that mean she gets yellow because she's still lost? Or is she flat out red?
Well, in your world, since you were able to go to the gym today and still mark it as green, might as well.
Look, we're a weird stoplight.
Yeah.
Mike got red. I got green. Neo got yellow.
Super red. In fact, I don't know. See, I weighed 235 this morning. I still think I can do it. I still think I can get 220s by next Tuesday.
Chris is hungry
I'm
as
great as
fuck.
fuck. What was my goal?
To use the Instapot twice.
To breathe.
No, Chris's goal was to use the Instapot 2 times.
My goal is going to be to use the air fryer at least once.
That's a bullshit.
I use the air fryer like twice a day. I need a new one. I spent an hour scrubbing that bottom plate. And I still couldn't get it all off.
Yeah.
Yeah. My air fryer is stupidly used. I use it twice. The girls use it at least once. Ty uses it at least once. So that thing is like nonstop going all day.
Yeah.
And no one cleans it but me.
You use the oven cleaner?
Yeah. Like 3 times. And I used the steel wool that I bought. You should have seen it. It was caked.
Wow.
It was thick. I'm like, fuck, I need a sander to get this off. I used the jump rope today. Awesome.
That's really awesome.
Oh yeah, I actually was green then. I used the Instant Pot almost every day this past week.
Good job, Chris.
Woot. If I can lose 2 pounds per week, I'll reach my ideal weight by the end of the year. It's an ambitious goal.
Diana, I think it's only an ambitious goal to start when you're starting out. Once you start developing good habits and sticking with those good habits and getting in the groove of stuff, I think it'll actually be easy and you might end up losing more than that. It's like the initial.
When I actually give a shit, I can lose between 3.5 and 5 pounds a week.
Same here. When I do,
so I know that I can hit 220s by next Tuesday.
When I actually am doing good and really putting forth the effort.
So that's gonna yeah. But I know we don't really do this at the end of the night, but I want to do that. I'm going to push to lose 5 pounds by next Tuesday.
I'm rolling my eyes just in case you guys.
What do I weigh?
You said some 35.
235.6. Ooh, 5.6 pounds. I don't know if I can do that.
Have to you'd probably have to keto it.
I don't think I do. Protein mostly though, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna shoot for it. Fuck it. 5.6 pounds in a week. Yeah.
3 to 5 pounds a week. Yeah, that
Yep.
that actually is. It can
Yes.
be done healthy.
According to the CDC, just by changing your diet in a healthy way, most people will lose 3 pounds easy.
Yeah.
Without doing any exercise. That's just from not eating as much.
So 3 to 5 pounds a week, especially if you are on the heavier side, is easy. Yeah. I actually, when I was doing keto, I was averaging closer to 10 pounds a week.
Yeah.
I was doing 5 to 10 pounds a week.
Yeah.
Consistently.
At that point, yeah, you were 400 plus, so you're going to be shedding weight wicked fast.
Mm-hmm.
So the heavier you are, the more fat you have, the faster it burns. Lost 5 pounds, and when I stuffed my face today, I gained it all back. But tomorrow, da poops. Yeah, like I gained 3.5 pounds over Easter, and I lost it all this morning, or it would have been sometime yesterday. No, probably today. No, both days. I bet I lost 2 pounds today. Oh, and I had. I'll tell you some of the nasty shit that I had for lunch today. That I'd be able to lose 2 pounds per week if I eat a healthy diet, because right now I eat out a lot. Yeah. According to
CDC's average. It's also not just quality, it also is quantity. So it doesn't matter if you're eating 3,000 calories of salad thinking that you're being healthier.
That is a lot of fucking salad.
That would be a shit ton of stuff. Or a lot of salad dressing.
Yeah,
I mean, okay. Yeah, in all honesty.
But just salad by itself, a salad like this big is only like 35 to 40 calories.
Yeah, and then you add meat to it, then you add salad dressing.
And you having 3,000 calories worth of that?
Okay. I've known people who have done it.
Oh, that's a
lot. Ashley and I, when we start feeling really bad about ourselves,
I bet you their shits would be ripe.
Ashley and I, when we were like going to the gym, one of the shows that her and I watched when we went to the gym was My 600-Pound Life.
I roll my eyes every time I see those.
And there were people on there. They were like, "I'm eating so much healthier." Well, you're drowning your salad in 1,000 calories worth of dressing.
Do the whole thing.
That doesn't make it healthier.
Yeah, right. Let's see. With weight loss over 3 pounds a week, though, you do want to watch out for potential gallbladder and liver issues. Just saying, it's a thing.
Yeah.
I never had a problem with that. I think normally because of how I do it.
Well, and again, it depends on how heavy you are to begin with. If you're pretty heavy and you drastically change how you're eating and what you're doing with your life, you'll drop it pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. And you'll average a little more than that. But it won't stay consistent.
Yeah, can you imagine eating 3,000 calories of lettuce? I'm telling you, that'd be an awful lot of fucking lettuce.
That'd be an awful lot of time in the bathroom.
I'm telling you, that would be like, she would destroy the toilet.
Right.
Doc, yeah, switching from eating out to home cooked meals almost automatically will lower your calorie count. Restaurants are crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can make. But I still want to do the keto versions of Taco Bell and all that. I don't know if you still want to do that now because you're not doing keto anymore.
I would like to. It doesn't matter that I'm doing keto or not. It's eating healthier and we like it. It's something that we like that's healthier.
I don't know what you did that chicken, but it tasted just like Cane's. You need to do that again.
I can't figure it out.
You should have wrote that shit down. Let's see. I did that too. I watched The Biggest Loser and thought I could lose that much weight too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I've done it before. I've lost 5 pounds in straight.
Yeah.
Like in 2018, I was blowing through weight left and right.
Also,
and then I started dating Julie. Women will do that to you. Just suck the life right out of you. That'll be good. I'll try focusing on my diet first because I walk every day, so at least I'm getting some exercise.
That's good.
Yeah, I try to be active enough to burn 10,000 steps. I sure didn't do it today. But I did have, oh my God, I'm only at 2,800 steps.
What
29.
The fuck? No wonder you don't have enough calories for your
right
alcohol.
I didn't do shit today. I did do shit today. I almost hit 100% on my efficiency.
No.
I'd like between I started butt ass early, got everything prepared for the live stream for the writing sprints, and then after that, immediately jumped into doing the video for tomorrow. Did the blog and started working on the blog post for tomorrow. I still need quite a bit of that done. The Green Geek stuff. I mean, I was slamming shit out left and right today. I was Captain Whoop Ass. And then by dinner time rolled around, I'm thinking, fuck, I didn't burn enough calories today.
Yeah.
I didn't eat that much.
But you didn't.
But I wasn't in the green. So.
Neo says, warning, don't copy The Biggest Loser. 8 hours of working out. Yeah, no.
I don't have time for that. I'll try focusing on my diet first because I walk every day, so at least I'm getting some exercise. Don't blame the women. Oh, I'll blame her. Who's I blaming? You? Julie. No, it's just when you start dating and you have somebody that likes you, you just don't give a shit. Since I am female, it's my fault based on Michael's theory. It's what? No, we're not dating. You didn't cause me to gain weight again. That must have been difficult to admit. Chris has got my back.
Right.
As long as that's why I tell Ty all the time when he starts being sarcastic and doing that whole pity party bullshit. Well, I might be just stupid then. As long as you're willing to admit that, we can move forward.
My favorite thing that the kids hate is if the truth hurts, then change it.
Michael's never wrong. What's funny is that it's not that I'm never wrong, it's that I'm rarely wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not always right, I'm rarely wrong, is what it is. But these guys make it a life goal to prove me wrong all the time.
Diana, you can do it. I think you'll do great. So Diana says, you guys give me confidence in myself. I can do it. You really can
do it.
You've already started. I mean, you've already been losing. You're doing great.
Down below 200 pounds. Keep it up. Now we rolling.
So, our topic today. We ready to jump in that?
Half hour later. Sure.
Half hour later, yeah. Our topic today is fitness and old age. Is that what it is?
Fitness and old age.
I wanted to talk about...
It's never too late.
Yeah.
I love my thumbnail.
I wanted to talk about why it's so important as you get older to really pay attention to your fitness.
So I should well, I guess male and female both have their massive issues because women go through menopause and shit, and men's testosterone starts dropping at 30. So there's all kinds of shit that starts changing when you get our age.
First of all, it's harder. It's harder to lose weight.
It's harder to maintain the energy level.
Yeah, as you get older. And that has a lot to do with chemical balances and blah, 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 scientific shit. And
yeah, it takes a lot of effort for me to lift. Let's see, I lifted 45,000 pounds yesterday. And it was hard pressed. And I see all these young kids go around just lifting shit with their muscles bulging and stuff. All I can think is eat a dick.
But I mean,
I'm still smarter than you.
It's one of those things, and things affect your health as you get old, as you age, no matter what kind of shape you're in.
Oh, yeah.
In all honesty. But if you're not in good shape, if you're fat, things are worse. I have bad knees. Genetically, I have bad knees. Everybody's dealing with it now. She's 19 years old.
And your weight just makes that worse.
Yes. Now, if I were skinny, I would still have bad knees. But right now, because I'm so heavy, I struggle so bad with my knees. Okay. They hurt so bad right now, especially because I put back on 20 pounds and I'm right back up at about 400. My knee has been hurting me every day. And it just gets worse while I'm heavy. Mm-hmm. Things like
cholesterol and
cholesterol and heart health and
oh yeah, because like I need to go in and have blood work done and have the doctor stick his finger up my butt.
right?
At least you don't have that issue.
No. I just get a
Okay,
doctor who
doc.
sticks a metal duckbill thing.
A speculum.
Yeah. Rather have a finger stuck up my ass. Thanks.
Good point. Okay. You'll be in that one.
They stick their head in there. You good in there?
Pinocchio.
Yeah. Yearly. So
God, I would hate that job. Especially like if you get called off to do like the clinic work and the nursing home comes in. You're like trying to scoot through cottage cheese.
Ew, you stop.
Stalagmites.
Michael. Shit, half those old ladies in nursing homes probably get way more. Half those old people in nursing home probably get way more action than you do.
Yeah, probably. They don't remember it the next day, though.
Like, don't have to remember it. Neo says, adjust your workouts to body changes. Diana says, I'm in my early 30s, so if I can lose this weight now, I should be good for life. I'll never let myself get fat again.
That's the trick, is to learn what caused you to gain all the weight in the first place, and don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
I look better now in my 20s. Yeah, fuck, right now I look better than I did in my 20s. But that's because I age like fine wine.
I'm not going to argue that.
Yeah, I am a Merlot. I'm a very expensive Merlot.
I do not look better than I did in my 20s.
Like when I was in my 20s, I had not a lot of muscle. It's kind of pudgy.
Yeah.
Shortly after I moved up here.
Yeah, not super awesome. Your face was super round. Not because you were fat, just young.
I had a pie face.
You did have a pie face.
Like a popsicle with legs.
I definitely looked a lot better in my 20s. You know that's correct. It doesn't hurt my feelings.
I'm sorry. Men just age gracefully.
I was 23.
Women age like milk.
Not all women. Take a look at Anna.
That's true. Anna's like 50, like she'll be 56, 57 this year.
Yeah.
50, maybe almost 58, and she's
that's
hot.
A huge difference. I mean,
she looks like she's 30.
She takes very good care of herself.
She's at the gym like 4 times a week.
Yeah.
She's very particular about what she eats, and she's very health conscious, and she's very hot.
But I mean, I think
memories.
I think it's so important to, especially as you get older, really put forth that effort. I think about Dan.
Who hasn't put in effort for shit.
At all. And he was talking to me, he's like, I'm just really tired, but I'm actually sleeping. And I'm thinking, you're actually sleeping because you're not doing shit.
Yeah. You need to get the heart going before it stops going.
Yeah. But there are so many health issues that you can avoid as you get older.
Lazy cold shower.
Snap out of it, back to the show. There's so many health issues that you could help avoid, and not avoid completely, but by getting yourself healthier as you're getting older, making sure that you're out and moving around. And so I was at the pool today, and this is what made me think of this topic, in all honesty.
Yeah, well, you have like osteoporosis, a lot of shit that I won't have to worry about because of the way I'm built.
Yeah, same here. But I was at the pool today, and I felt great while I was in the water. Like,
I love water.
I did a ton of moving, and then I had to climb out of the pool. When there's not a lot of like water holding up all this blubber.
Yeah, it takes a lot more effort, huh?
it takes a lot of effort to get out of the fucking pool. I'm like, oh, and I was moving great. I was messing around. I was doing like I do these crunches in the pool when and my abs actually really feel it. And I mostly was walking. I didn't do a lot of swimming, but I did some, and my arms and my shoulders feel it because I went yesterday too.
If you would play the Oculus, it wouldn't have been so bad.
It wouldn't have been so bad. But doing these things, I'm thinking, this is just going to get worse. Take a look at mom.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
What were we talking about the other day that we were both like,
I was like, will it not happen?
I am not too old for this shit. I'm not too old for this shit. But
we were trying to get up off the floor.
Oh, that's right. I did Easter baskets.
We were laying on the floor doing Easter baskets, and neither one of us wanted to get up.
I went in Mike's room to do Easter baskets. I had them all done, and Mike came in to help me, and he sat down on the floor, and I was like, I think I just live here, and I laid down and I stretched out, and I was like, fuck. Now I think I really do just live here. I'm too old for this. I'm just stuck on the floor. And we were talking. I remember when Mike first started, when we were together still, when first started going to the gym, first started doing stuff, and he was so excited to be able to get up.
I would
be laying flat
and then just go straight up.
And he was so excited to be able to do that.
I barely did it last night.
So when on Easter, when you were doing that, that's what started the conversation.
Yeah.
I was like, man, Mike, do you remember when you first were so excited to be able to do that?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, but now it takes so much more effort.
Well, that was 10 years ago.
It was.
And even though, like right now when I'm at the gym, I can crunch the entire stack on the machine.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty proud about. That's 170 pounds. So I told Ty I could put him right here on my stomach, just crush him. So I can do the entire stack. But when I was laying on that floor and I tried to get up, there's just no energy left. It's like, no. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is still weak. But even though I'm in better physical shape, muscle-wise, than I was 10 years ago, it still took so much energy just to do that.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I'm sitting there thinking, fuck, I am too old.
And I think it's just important to keep pushing through and to will yourself to not be too old for this shit.
I'm gonna start wearing a girdle. I was dressing myself since I was 30.
But, going back to the gym, you do not have enough calories for 2.
Oh, too late to afford it. No, tomorrow, I'm telling you, tomorrow, I am losing 5.6 pounds this week. I'll prove it. Question, healthy breakfast ideas.
You eat breakfast?
I do. I usually have cream of wheat, and I'll put 20 grams of dried blueberries in it from Kirkland, and then I'll put in the water, mix it up, throw it in the microwave for a minute and a half. Then I have cream of wheat with blueberries. It is so good. And it's only 270 calories.
I've shared this a lot. The Fairlife chocolate protein shakes.
Fiber and iron.
We've got the Fairlife chocolate protein shakes.
Mm-hmm.
I add my 2 scoops of collagen and a little bit of heavy cream, just because the heavy cream gives me the little bit higher fat content and the little bit higher calorie content that gets me through until from 7 a.m. until 11:30 when I actually eat food for the first time. So that is what I do for breakfast.
This morning I had 2 hard-boiled eggs with a banana.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I used the garlic salt.
Yeah.
I love garlic salt on my eggs. Normally, on my gym days, I have what I call steak and eggs. That's 2 ounces of New York steak strip beef jerky and 2 hard-boiled eggs. And that's more than plenty for me.
Chris has Nanner's breakfast.
Old-fashioned oats with veggies, a dab of butter, salt, and pepper. Yeah, that's what the dog eats. Except we throw an egg with it.
Yeah, she gets
an egg in hers.
She actually gets an egg. Banana has old-fashioned oats with
an egg.
And that gets her.
What gets the topper stuff?
Oh, that's her. When I don't give her that for breakfast, typically, gives it's healthy sprinkles. It's nutritional yeast and nori, which I didn't know nori was seaweed, but that's well nori, yes, nori seaweed. Some nori and some flaxseed and just some good high fiber and
cool. Then there's days where I'll have, or when I get back from the gym, I'll have my protein shake, which is 8 ounces of dark chocolate almond milk and a scoop of blueberry max muscle protein powder, a scoop of chocolate collagen peptides, and then another 2 or 3 ounces of water, because the chocolate peptides with the chocolate milk makes it stupid thick, and so I have to thin it out with water.
Chris, at least I don't stick my tongue under people's doors.
There you go. If you did, I don't know. It depends on how much fireball you've got. KDC says, hello. How's it going, KDC? But as I go to the gym now, and that's something that's been weighing on my mind recently, is that a big part of why I just don't have enough oomph is because I am getting older. It's taking way more effort to do the shit that I used to do.
Diana says, I actually gained a ton of weight eating peanut butter for breakfast. I thought it was healthy.
Well, peanut butter is kind of healthy, but it's still 250 calories for a two tablespoon serving.
Yeah. So it's also got
heavy and fat.
Unless you're getting all natural peanut butter, you're getting a ton of extra sugar. Because like Jif or Skippy has added sugar.
Yeah, see, I get the Jif to go packets. So those are a little bit more than 2 tablespoons. And those are 250 piece.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a ton of
calories
for breakfast.
And carbs, yeah. But it's also really high in protein.
It is.
So it does, peanut butter does have a lot of health benefits to it, but it's also extremely heavy.
Yeah. But it is not necessarily a health food.
Every time I eat it, I gain so much weight. So do I. But then again, when I eat it, it's usually half a Costco tub.
Yeah. Mike takes it to. Mike eats probably 2,000 calories in peanut butter.
Oh, easy. A day.
Yeah.
I could eat, there's no doubt I can wipe out more than 2,000 calories with a peanut butter in a single sitting. I've done it.
And it's got a pretty high fat content. That's the thing about peanut butter.
That's what I said.
Okay. Sorry.
Did you miss it?
Yeah.
Just about anything with high fat content and salt can get away from you pretty easy. Yep. Once you start, it's hard to stop. You can down hundreds of calories in a matter of seconds. Oh yeah. Well, it's like those cups are about this big, the Jif peanut butter cups, 250 a piece, and I can wipe out 4 of those before the end of an episode of Frasier.
Which is a half-hour episode.
That's 1,000 calories just in those 4. And I can easily eat way more than that. I love it, but avoid it like the plague. It's great for anyone who is bulking, though. I'll still eat peanut butter, but I reel it back.
So like or like Chris says, you can still have peanut butter, just limit it to 1 to 2 tablespoons occasionally.
With whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like when I keep track of it, when I do good and I'm getting the Jif to go cups, I'll record the to go cup, and I'll usually have it with like a serving of Hershey chocolate bars, a scooping, and so that whole thing is like 500 calories. So if I want that now, I'm gonna have to like bust ass to burn that many calories.
So this is, I like to make chicken stir fry with peanut butter and soy sauce. It only takes a small amount.
See, and I do kung pao chicken with peanuts.
Yeah. Typically, rather than peanut butter, I do like a little bit of peanut oil. If I do a stir fry, I made like the best stir fry tonight.
That's from Costco, though.
From Costco. Yeah. I cheated. Yeah. I just dumped everything in the wok. It was so good, though.
I don't think there's anything Costco's made yet that I didn't like. Like, I love the street tacos.
Me too.
1 to 2 tablespoons. I know myself. I will eat at least 3 sandwiches of PBJ before
I even think about stopping.
Right? You got to know your limitations, man. I love peanut butter.
Well, that's one of the reasons we started getting Mike the first time.
The to-go cups. Because if I have the to-go cups and I'm consciously recording those, I don't sit there with because I will, no shit, I will sit there with one of those Costco-sized jars, and I will eat the vast majority of it in one night. So getting me the to-go cups, I can grab just one of those. I know that's a serving, 250 calories, and then I can just spoon it out like I normally do with a. I'll sit here with a orange leaf spoon and scoop it out.
And that's the thing. So it's a big joke for us to get them for him for Christmas. Mike gets them for Christmas every year. This to-go cups. We didn't get you any this year because they didn't have any.
Nope. So I got the
DIY
peanut butter.
Let's see. Chris says, I was losing weight while eating peanut butter every morning with my oats last year. There is no single off-limits food. It's more about bigger picture. Exactly. I don't think there are any foods that are a hard no food unless you're allergic to them or something like that. Yeah, it's about moderation and
keeping track of your shit. Making sure you're burning more than you're consuming.
Yeah.
That's the whole premise of my diet, is that if I maintain it, I will burn twice as much as I consume.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm going to demonstrate this next week, because I'm going to be under 230 next Tuesday.
Sure you will.
We'll put some money on it?
I already have, and you owed me $5.
Double or nothing? Actually, I think I owe you 100 from that one bet.
Yeah.
I never paid up.
No, you did pay up.
Did I?
Yeah. Right. I can't remember, but you paid up.
Okay. Hey, $5.
Hey, $5.
$5.
$5.
Okay. As if I'll ever collect, because you never have $5. All the money you have is mine.
No, I have a $5 bill downstairs in my room right now.
All right. I don't have any cash.
It was
Oh, so you all doubt me, huh? All right. You'll see. I'm gonna whoop all y'all asses.
Let's see.
You could do it, Michael. Yeah, damn Skippy. Double or nothing. Yep. I'm telling you.
Diana says, do you guys agree that we should avoid white starch as much as possible? White rice, white potatoes, etc.
No.
No, I think, again, like I just said, I don't think there's any hard no foods. I definitely think you should.
There's foods that you shouldn't eat in excess because they're bad.
Yeah.
But like if you have a serving of mashed potatoes, it's only 110 calories for half a cup from the I love instant potatoes. But that's actually quite a bit. Half a cup is quite a bit. And
I have a friend in Sterling who lost all of her weight. She put on a bunch of weight when she had her daughter, and she worked hard, and she is hot as hell right now. That she lost it by eating white rice and chicken.
Yeah, well, it's like Chris says. The stuff that Chris was eating in his videos was like, all I can see is fucking carbs and calories. Like, oh my God, how the hell can you eat that?
But he did.
But he did. So, and he's able to maintain it. And that's, like he said, the bigger picture.
Yeah, and that's what he says. Did you ever watch any of my old weight loss vlogs? I was eating white rice every day while losing 80 pounds. Again, big picture. That's exactly it. I mean, the biggest key to weight loss in general, like the biggest, I'll give everybody the world secret to losing fucking weight right here. Ready? Do more than you consume.
Burn
more calories than you shove in your face. And you'll lose. That is the secret to losing weight.
Yeah, that is like that is the oversimplified version, but that's what most things will boil down to. Like the fasting diet. Fasting relies on burning everything, not eating anything, but it's still relying on burning more than you consume. So every diet focuses on that, and they say when you're doing this diet plan, make sure you exercise. Well, no shit.
I love it. Used to crack me up. Okay, so I don't watch TV ever anymore. I definitely don't watch commercials because I pay for YouTube Premium and I never get commercials on anything I fucking watch when I do watch stuff. Okay? But it used to make me laugh when I see these commercials for weight loss supplements and all this stuff. And And they always have in small print with diet and exercise. And I'm like, bitch,
No
with
shit.
diet and exercise, you don't need that supplement.
A lot of them still say that too.
Mm-hmm.
Like you go down to that, not Whole Foods, the one Nature's Grocers. They have some diet pills that say that on the label as a do diet and exercise.
What'd she do?
Okay, we're doing a show.
I know, but non-nanner was bad.
It tells me to eat whole grain rice instead of white rice, or sweet potatoes instead of white potatoes. That's what I mean. You can have more of them.
Yeah.
Have no self-control when it comes to food. I also tend to eat until I'm full, which is another issue. So I avoid peanut butter and eat things with fewer calories more. I don't have that problem. But like for my breakfast, here's a good example. My breakfast was 2 eggs and a banana. I ate that. I didn't feel full. I felt satiated. I was fine.
That used to be a huge problem that I had. I will never forget having this discussion, and I've shared this with my mom. We'd gone over to work in her storage unit, and she bought us lunch, a hot dog, and a bag of chips and a drink. Or I ate my hot dog, and I ate some of my chips, and I rolled my bag up and put it away. And Mom goes, "How can you do that?" Like, what do you mean? She goes, "I cannot roll that bag of chips up and put it away." She's like, "I'm just gonna eat the bag of chips." And I told her, I'm like, it took a lot of effort on my part to get to a point where I could do that. To get to a point where I was aware of what I was consuming. And how I felt, whether I was hungry or not. And your brain will play tricks on you, especially if you've been eating like a fat kid. If you're eating, okay, so when I'm doing good, I eat anywhere between 800 to 1500 calories a day. When I'm actually being good and doing things like, when I was doing keto or doing Lean for Life or just watching what I'm eating. That's not a lot of food. It's really not. And my body will be like, "You're starving." And I'm like, "You're not. I'm not starving. I'm really not." And getting to that point where I have to fight my brain, because my brain, especially when I start putting stuff in there like, it was only 100 calories. 100 calories is nothing. You're going to starve to death. And I'm like, "Bitch, no, I'm not. I promise. I will be fine." But it's fighting that and getting to that point where it's normal to eat that much of it.
Yeah, I never had. So when I was growing up, I was raised where you ate everything on your plate. Didn't matter if you were hungry or not. Having changed my mindset, was nothing. I thought it was going to be so much harder to eat less. For me, there's certain foods I like to taste the taste of, but having this morning my 2 eggs and a banana, fine. Didn't think anything of it, and I never had to struggle to reset my brain like that.
Do you think it helped? And again, this is something we brought up a lot. Do you think it helped by changing the way we looked at things? Where instead of, because you and I used to sit down with two bags of chips. We'd sit down with a thing of salsa and tortilla chips.
I was thinking more
and a bag
of bags of Oreos and milk.
Yeah, okay. And we would eat
the entire
thing. The two of us would sit there and eat 2 bags of chips and 2 jars of dip.
Yeah,
while we were sitting there watching
my chicken queso and the salsa.
But at the same time, we'd get the tortilla chips and the salsa and the Lay's and the
French onion.
And we would eat those 2 bags of chips and the things of dip in one sitting. Which
fat asses.
But one of the very first things we ever did was made a rule.
But there's no wonder why my heart stopped in 2016.
Right? Was we made a rule that you only take portions out of the kitchen. So we stopped sitting down with those bags of chips. We'd go in and we'd get a portion of chips, a portion of dip. And then we had to think about whether we actually wanted to get up and go get more. It was the walk your fat ass into the kitchen diet. And we literally referred it to it as that. And it was so easy to decide I really didn't want to go back in the kitchen. I really didn't want anything else. And sometimes I really would want a second helping. And I'd get up and I'd go in the kitchen and get another serving or another part of a serving and take it back out to the couch. But we weren't taking full bags of chips and full jars of dip with a spoon and those kind of things. Do you think that by changing our house rule, that helped you into that mindset?
For me, no. I think I was always capable of doing it. I think what did it for me was having somebody that was doing it with me. And then okay, so here's my geekiness. I am a scientist. I am numbers. When I put in that Taco Bell into MyFitnessPal for the first time, it blew my fucking mind.
I will never forget that.
I never did it again because it was like insane. Because it was the Nachos Bel Grande meal with a Mexican pizza and a bean burrito.
Yeah.
And it was like something like 1,750 calories when I put it in just in lunch.
Yeah.
And I saw that and just. So when it comes to stuff like that, I'm very numerical. I quantify everything.
Yeah.
And so, what's why I have spreadsheets for fucking everything. And when you start seeing those numbers, for me, that's what did it. It was like, holy shit. So.
Let's see. I gotta go back up.
I thought Sam was going to be a famous line from John Panette when she said, "The secret to losing weight." Chris says, "Dieting is a skill. We all suck at it first, but both time, patience, repetition, you get better at it.
Practice.
And practice. Okay.
Not patience twice.
Patience twice. Oh, yeah, there you go. And by dieting, I just mean self-control with food, not weird trendy shit. Yeah. I totally get you, dude. But yeah, everybody wants it right now. But every influencer you see who is good at losing weight has years of practice and habits changing their belt under their belt. Yeah. What are some of those habit changes? I would say start by locking in a small, healthy breakfast that sets you up for having a great day, to feel good about yourself, and some momentum going. Lock in and repeat. Reap the benefits over time. Yeah. I would also add that I know from personal experience that if I have more protein, Arabeth is the same way. If we have a higher protein breakfast, then we are far more alert and in a far better mood throughout the entire day. So, more proteins in the breakfast is a good thing for Arabeth and I.
Yeah. Let's see. Katie C says, a few months ago, my mom said something interesting about why I like eating until I'm full. She said that when I was little, I constantly raced to get food before it was gone. We had a big family. She thinks this programmed my mind into eating everything fast.
I can relate to that. Back before I lost my teeth, I had an issue with eating as quickly as possible, mostly because I worked at the IRS for 6 years. The cafeteria at the IRS was a good half a mile from my section. You gotta keep in mind, this is IRS Ogden is one of the biggest centers in the U.S., and so it was a healthy jaunt to get from my section to the cafeteria. And so by the time I get there, I had enough time to inhale my lunch and get back to work. This is before you could have actual time to eat lunch. I had a 30-minute lunch. That was it. So for 6 years, I was trained to like inhale it. And so for the longest time, that's how I inhaled my food. Then I developed an esophagus problem to where if I try to eat too fast, it will literally choke me out. And it's extremely painful. And so now I eat stupid slow. Everybody else will be done. And I'm still working on my shit.
And then I feel bad because then he feels like I'm rushing him. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm sorry. I just eat fast.
Yeah, and I can't because it hurts.
Chris is also logging things in MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal should freaking sponsor us. I love MyFitnessPal.
I've been pushing MyFitnessPal since 2014.
I know. And being aware of what you're eating, in all honesty, and being honest with yourself, because it's just you're cheating if you're not putting the stuff in there correctly.
You're not cheating yourself.
Being aware of what and how much you were eating makes a huge difference. Banana.
Speaking of which, I'm putting in my fireball.
I'm gonna have to let her in here.
Where you take the girls to the... Why aren't they taking care of her?
But just that awareness of what you are consuming makes such a huge difference. Once you're out, you're not gonna be able to do that.
Native. Oh,
765 calories. Mike is negative 765.
I'm not getting it tonight. I love my children.
She's barking at a cat.
Oh, lock her. Nope. That is a cat about to kick her ass.
Yeah.
She's barking at Cloak. How much you want to bet? Cloak's not gonna fuck around with her. Cloak's gonna hurt her.
She needs it. Okay. Chris also says ordering small instead of large at a drive-through, then graduating to diet or maybe half diet. That's a huge difference.
We used to get large every time we used to go to the drive-through, and then we stopped doing that and just get medium. And now I get diet. Now I used to laugh at people who would go to like McDonald's and shit and buy this big ass meal, and then get a Diet Coke.
Right?
Like, why? Then you realize that a Diet Coke by itself is 200, or that a Coke by itself is 220 calories.
Yeah.
And most of it's sugar. So getting a diet, even though you're having that Big Mac meal, you're cutting like a third of the calories of that meal just in the drink.
Yeah, it's just
like holy shit, it's a big difference. So yeah, I don't laugh at people anymore because
Mike does it all the time. I order him.
I see the
zeros.
Yeah, like give me the Baja Zero.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's stupid how much sugar and calories are in just the pop you get.
Chris says small changes get you there over time. Everything counts. Avoid perfectionism and unrealistic pressure. Just take those little steps. That is the huge key. Is any small step you make that becomes a habit is a huge step in the long run.
Yeah. Every victory is still a victory.
Yeah. Once you get used to doing something, again, okay, so I've said so many times on the show again, how my stepdad my stepdad was a fairly large person.
He was bigger than me.
Yeah. He was an over-the-road truck driver. He ate all the time.
What, 250, 260, you think?
Probably. And he was huge. And he cut it down. Like, he drastically lost weight. Not by exercising, because he's never been a very physical person. But how he said he started with that is everything. He always eats out, and he always has. Okay, so he didn't even change eating out.
His groceries for the week consist of Domino's.
I know. All he did was, the first thing he did when he'd get whatever order it was, no matter where he went, was cut everything in half. He'd get his food and ask for a box. They'd bring him a box, and before he even took one bite, did anything like that, he'd take half of his food and put it in his to-go box. And that was the small step that got him to the point where he was eating so much less. And before this happened, where he looked so good, he dropped so much weight. Mm-hmm. And again, he did that.
Now he's still dropping weight, but only because he hasn't moved because COVID whooped his ass and damn near killed him. So he can barely breathe. He's like in a hurting unit right now. But yeah, he lost a ton of weight just by cutting his shit in half.
Yeah. We're way behind. Katie, and then Chris says, KDC, that is interesting how our childhood can set the stage for our whole life. Old habits die hard, which is so true.
And I brought that up a few shows ago, where growing up, we didn't have very much money.
Yeah.
And so getting cookies and stuff like that was like a rare treat. And now that I'm financially in a place that I was better off when I was growing up, I can afford to get whatever the fuck I want. And so it's in that mindset where I never got these when I was a kid, so I'm going to have them all now. So ha ha ha.
Yeah.
So I had kind of the opposite effect. I am negative 1,019 calories for the day. Oh,
Diana says I grew up eating out a lot, so it's convenient and addictive. You know, like I said, it's possible.
Especially now with delivery apps.
Yeah, it is possible to still eat out and lose weight.
You fuckers. Yeah, like, well, yeah, Dan. Still, again, the vast majority of Dan's shopping is Domino's or that Quiznos. Quiznos is another one he orders all the fucking time. Like, he'll buy 4 pizzas, a ton of sandwiches and shit, but he'll put it all in the fridge, and that'll be his...
That's his week's worth of groceries.
That's his fucking rations for the week.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
So it's just how you approach it.
But he weighs like 95 pounds. So.
I mean, if you sit down with a whole damn pizza in front of you, you're going to eat that whole pizza.
Well, like when I was in LA, I went from 260 and I came home at 230. That's what I did in LA. Is that serving a pizza was 2 slices. I'd have my 2 slices, but the rest in the fridge. That would be lunch and dinner for like 2 days.
Yeah. So Grace says I'm negative 1,019 calories for the day, lol, and I'm about to pour me another Fireball and Coke. At least it's Coke Zero. By doing that, I saved at least 300 calories tonight. That's amazing.
Yeah, right? That's what we were just talking about.
KDC says...
Dr. Pepper Zero and Dr. Fireball.
Yeah.
Good shit.
This shows that it's not just about what you eat, but also how you eat. My lady friend says I eat too fast. She tells me I need to slow down and let my food hit my stomach first. She told me that if I ate slower, I would feel more full, but I'm not giving it my body time to process the food.
See, now that's I've never experienced that. It didn't matter if I ate fast or ate slow. It didn't impact me at all.
Here's the thing. If you're shoving, for example, a full pizza down your throat really quickly, your stomach is not telling your brain, hey, I'm full, because you're putting that food in there too fast.
Yeah, I never had that problem. Like when I was working at the IRS, I had to inhale my shit.
But you only had a certain amount of shit. It wasn't.
No, it was an awful lot of shit.
But I mean, that's a huge. You would process and know what, and you didn't slow down your eating until you started eating better anyway, so you wouldn't notice.
No, it was actually when I started losing teeth.
Yeah. Chris says, KDC, she's right. Eating speed is real, but the body takes time to register fullness. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never had that issue.
Cut everything in half is legit. I was going to add that tip, but forgot. LOL. I have lost some serious pounds thanks to that tip. Yeah. And then Diana says, so instead of eating an entire pizza, I'll eat half a pizza. Yeah, to start with.
Or do what I did and ate a quarter of the pizza.
Well, no. Okay. So, and she says, Chris, it's not a joke. I am used to eating an entire pizza. If that is what you normally eat, Diana, then yes, you start off. You cut the half, you only eat half the pizza. You put the other half away.
See, and I didn't do that. I was used to eating a full pizza, and I immediately jumped to doing quarter size, portion size. But like I said, I quantify everything. I see those numbers, and that is what set me off.
And Diana's real big problem is she's worried that she's going to be hungry. And here's the thing. If you're used to eating a full pizza and you cut it down to half a pizza, you are going to feel like you're hungry in your head. You are honestly going to feel like you're still hungry mentally because you know that you normally eat a whole pizza. Here's a trick that I started doing that's kind of funny. I've done this for a long time. I used to go to Subway and I would get a foot-long sub. And they cut your subs in half in a foot long. Okay, so I eat 2 pieces of sub. I'd eat the full foot long. I'd eat 2 pieces of a sub. That's how my brain looks at it. So I started getting them to cut it in 4. And then I would still eat 2 pieces, but then I was only eating half of that foot long. Because in my brain, I was still eating 2 pieces of that sandwich. Chris's DoorDash diet. But yeah, so you start off, you only eat half. And once you get to a point where that half feels like you were eating the full pizza, then you cut it in half again and you're eating a quarter of the pizza. Which is a more realistic portion of food.
So what I think we should do is the next time KDC comes down, we ought to kick his ass. Okay. Mr. I can't eat it because I gained weight.
I know, right?
You all need to see this boy.
I was gonna say you need to see KDC.
Yeah, his pictures that he shared with us on Discord, like Bitch, please.
Katie C says, I only eat pizza every couple of months. I also avoid it like
it's
the
all
plague.
it's all those smoothies.
Katie C says, pizza is my favorite food. I don't think I have that kind of self-discipline. I love pizza. Pizza's totally.
Katie C looks good.
Yeah.
The picture he sent from the Ren Fair.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was fucking model worthy. So I don't want to hear it, Mr. Dancer.
Katie C says another guilty pleasure of mine is gelato. There's an Italian restaurant that makes gelato from scratch. I can eat a whole pint. There is a gelato place over on Park next to Freddy's. It's right there next to Freddy's.
On this one? In Northfield?
Yeah, over in Northfield. There's this gelato place. It's so good. Yeah, but it's even more calories than ice cream. But you know what else is really good that when I want ice cream, if I get off my ass and do it, is the creamy, is the Ninja. We make some of the best freaking ice cream.
It was heavy in calories, but that blueberry chocolate that I made was fucking amazing. It was heavy, but man, I still want to do my peaches and cream. So that's going to be the next one I do. What does Katie C look like? Is he super ripped? I don't know if he's super ripped. No, he was wearing a full outfit, but you could tell that since he started dancing more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good looking kid. So
I don't think we touched our topic at all. And it's
I think for like 5 minutes. Right? I was just thinking that, but you kept going.
I don't care. I think we had a good discussion, honestly.
Yeah.
And we stayed on fitness topics.
Yeah.
So, I mean, while we did not necessarily get the topic that I was trying to talk about, we have had a very good fitness discussion this whole show.
It made me feel like I wasted a thumbnail. That's okay. My creativity will return. I love my thumbnail.
And it says, I am trying to eat fruit for dessert. I have gotten away mostly from the idea of dessert.
Yeah, I don't think of dessert.
I don't either. I
just like if I have 2 cookies and I have the calories for it, sweet. If not, then not what I'm thinking.
I think of like an after dinner snack.
I think a part of why I don't view desserts like a lot of other people do is because of how I was raised. We didn't have desserts.
We didn't have desserts either.
But we were too poor for that. And so like when Sherry, my ex Sherry, when she would make dinner, everybody would have like dessert immediately after fucking dinner. You don't even have time to digest your food.
I know.
And she's already serving cakes and shit. And I'm like, I was raised without having a dessert. We didn't. Yeah, it wasn't even really a mental thing. So
in my mind, desserts were special things, like special occasions,
like Thanksgiving, Christmas,
holidays.
That's what happens when you are raised below the poverty line.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Michael. I thought I stayed on topic.
No, we did stay on topic. Like I said, we stayed on fitness topic. We didn't specifically stay on the topic. On the topic of
being old.
Yeah.
And trying to do shit when you're my age.
Which is not good. I think we've had a really good discussion tonight.
Yeah.
I think to put this up on the podcast, you might have to change the
title. Yeah, think. I don't even know what to change it to. We covered like all kinds of different things. Because this is going to be the first actual episode that I will try the experiment to see if I can edit and upload by Thursday.
Yeah.
Directly on YouTube. Because last week was a question mark.
Yeah, last week was a one-off. And the week before was...
I was a bit hyper-aggressive.
Was my... Chris says, I usually just have one more bowl of dinner for dessert.
There you go.
Yeah.
Seconds, that's my dessert. I'm telling you, there's some meals where I've had where seconds was a dessert. They were really good.
Right?
Like last night, or not last night, Easter. I stayed with a decent portion of everything. I had about 4 ounces of ham. I had about maybe 1.5 cups to 2 cups of potatoes, a little heavy. A few rolls and some deviled eggs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, at the end, I'm like, I really want more because it was so good. My stomach's like, the fuck you do. No, I'm going to hurt you if you do.
Yeah, Diana says, yeah, in my family we had dessert every night. We did not. Yeah, I didn't dessert have, in my family. Dessert was a special occasion thing.
Yeah, I didn't get dessert.
And so I have a very different, like, I don't feel the need to have dessert. No. I will have dinner. And typically, I don't have anything, like, I'll have a drink when we do the show, but typically I don't have.
My dessert?
Yeah.
That's my dessert right there.
Yeah, I don't normally have anything actually as dessert.
Yeah.
Chris says, yep, good discussion, guys. Let's go eat.
Yeah.
One more
already
thing.
ate.
I just want to share Mike's card from last night because we joke all the time about our goal for this week is breathing.
Breathing?
Oh. So, can I read it?
Yeah. Everybody who knows it is here.
Well, I don't care. So, we joke every week. Somebody's like, can I breathe this week? Or,
My fitness goal?
My fitness goal is breathing. So, here, I want to share this one this week. Today, I will breathe. Today, as I face challenges, I will call a mental timeout. I will consciously breathe with my eyes closed and focus on slowing my inhalation and exhalation. I will breathe. I like that one.
Yep, like I said during the show last night, you didn't see it, but I said, everybody here gets green for tomorrow.
All right. She's so sad. So sad.
Let her in. Holy crap. Man of bread.
Okay.
So much fun having a puppy.
So sad.
Get a puppy, they said. It'd be fun, they said. Actually, I didn't say anything. I was pretty pissed when she brought that puppy home.
Okay, so what is everybody's goals this week?
Casey, it's true, man. Me and Michael lost like 80 pounds each eating the same old stuff as when we were gaining weight. Just that's it. Yeah. Casey, both Chris and I pretty much eat the same shit today as we did when we made our heaviest.
What is your goal for this week, for real?
I'm telling you, my goal this week is to lose 5.6 pounds. I have $5 to win. Do I hear a mogwai? Right? That's what she sounded like. It says that someone has the same fitness goal as me. How to eat whatever you want and still lose weight. That could be the theme of this stream. No?
Yeah.
That's how I did it. I've lost 80 pounds, and the only thing I changed was the volume that I ate while increasing the calorie burn. Yeah. So,
okay, guys, I
think Chris was the same way. We both eat the same shit that we've always ate.
It's just
far less of it.
I don't know.
When I go to Taco Bell, I don't get the Nachos Bel Grande meal, a Mexican pizza, and a burrito. Now I just get the Mexican pizza meal, which is a Mexican pizza, 2 tacos, 720 calories. 1,000 calories less than what I used to eat.
How to eat pizza all day and still lose a pound.
Yeah. I could do that. I could do a slice of pizza, probably 2 slices of pizza. Well, I could do 2 slices of pizza for breakfast, 2 for lunch, 2 for dinner. That's only 440 calories if it's a medium-sized pepperoni pizza. As long as I'm active, I could burn it all.
Yeah.
I ought to try that next week to prove a point.
Hey.
That's a lot of fucking pizza, though. I like pizza. I don't know if I can eat it every day for a week.
I don't know that I have a fitness goal.
Mia says, I am shooting for losing 3 pounds this week. I am adding jump rope to my cardio, so let's see if that changes things. Awesome. I think Sam ought to add hula hoop to hers.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get going to the gym.
Hula hoop twice. Okay. That's all I gotta do. Just hula hoop twice. Do you have enough room downstairs? You probably have enough room out in the living room now. Just hit it.
Right.
Everything's moved out. I don't have the printer in there anymore, so nothing's important. So, hula hoop in the back, but it's supposed to be like 70 degrees all week here in Denver, so you might be able to go outside and do it. Maybe it's freaking hot today. It was cold this morning.
Leave it.
And it was kind of cool a little bit after lunch, and then it jumped up to like 60 immediately.
No. Does Chris have a goal this week?
The ultimate college diet. You'll definitely attract a lot of college students to a title like that. Yeah, I'm saying, I wonder.
Leave it.
I do things just to see if I can do them. You think I should try a pizza diet next week? Next week,
maybe.
Like start on Monday and do 2 slices, breakfast, lunch, and I don't like pizza for breakfast though. I'm not a big cold pizza fan. But if I knew anybody would watch it, I'd do it.
Do breakfast pizza.
What's breakfast pizza?
Essentially like
a bagel with
egg and cheese.
Hey, that's not a breakfast pizza. That's just an open-faced breakfast burrito.
Chris's goal is to eat oatmeal with peanut butter 3 times this week.
Speaking of peanut butter, holy crap, Nana! Spit it out. I will reach down your throat to grab it. What?
What'd she have?
I don't know. It's gone now. Nope, she
gotta check her cheeks.
I did check her cheeks. She's bad as a fucking squirrel.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe she's chewing on her tongue. I don't feel anything in there. You get it?
Yes.
What the hell is that?
A piece of plastic.
Oh, it's a
piece of pencil.
No. Pizza is versatile weight loss food.
Right?
I just don't know if there's a way I can do it. I could. I have had breakfast pizza for breakfast before. This is not my favorite.
So I actually got some PB powder for Mike to use, and he won't touch the shit. He keeps forgetting it's there.
Yeah, I keep forgetting it's there. That's the only reason why I haven't touched it.
I like Meat Lovers or Supreme Pizza.
I love, Supreme is my favorite.
Right. I mean, since we're gonna actually do the show, I gotta do an outro.
Oh, yeah. I love all forms of pizza equally. Yep. Well, I wouldn't say all forms. There's some pizzas I can do without. Like anything with fish on it.
Yeah.
I like pineapple ham.
You too. I like pineapple.
Called a Hawaiian. My mom got me into eating those. When we were younger. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, so I'm gonna do an outro.
Right.
We're gonna say goodbye. Okay.
Deep breath. Gotta psych yourself up.
If you enjoyed this train wreck of a show, you can join us live and help throw us off topic on Tuesday nights on Crossing Colorado's YouTube channel. You can. Sorry, the dog's dropping this. I can't do an outro.
Fail.
Okay, so you can catch us live Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Mountain Time on Crossing Colorado's YouTube channel. You can also, in theory, catch us on Spotify. Maybe.
This will be the first week. This will be the first week that I actually get it up. It will be up on Thursday.
If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can leave them on any video that we have on YouTube. You can...
Yeah, theoretically, I get the comments on my phone.
Yeah. You can... I think there's a comment form. Yes, no?
There's a contact form on Rider Sanctuary.
Yeah, What?
There's a contact form on Crossing Colorado's website. There's also one on Rider Sanctuary's website if you're interested in that. And I believe Colorado Plays has one as well. So I covered all the bases.
There you go.
And michaelbrockbank.com, which is a website of everything I do on the internet. So
everybody's got great goals this week. We can do it. Have a great week, everybody.
You didn't even finish your...
I fucking...
No, yeah. Good outro.